Good morning. Well, I guess I am here to tell you that these partnerships actually do exist. I am Erin Benham. I'm the president of the Meriden Federation of Teachers. I'm also a literacy teacher at one of our middle schools. Meriden is an urban community. I'm hoping that slide will go up, showing the background. We can go on. Okay, just to give you an idea, because whenever we present across the country and we reference Connecticut, it's always looked upon that we sort of forget that Connecticut is a very diverse state with a huge gap in our scores, and Meriden falls into that category. We are a very urban district with many different schools in our school, in our district, and we also have extended learning time. The next slide will go over just some of the initiatives that we have completed and implemented in Meriden over the last 5-6 years through a very strong collaborative partnership with our administration, with our central office, with our Board of Ed, and with our community. And that is the only way our work was done. And it is work. I mean, I was talking to Kathy earlier that it's still, as we speak, the superintendent and I speak a lot at different places, and it always surprises me that people have not grabbed onto this, because we really can't understand how they get any work done if they don't have this kind of partnership. And we certainly, it is the way that we work, it is the way that we exist. It is not top down, and it includes a great amount of teacher voice in our district. A lot of these things that are on the slide are we provided for you in the folder, so I don't have to go into depth, but I certainly can answer questions about them later. I think our biggest initiative that I always say put us on the map, well, I should say AFT put us on the map, was our extended learning time schools that we put in 5 years ago through an innovative grant provided through the AFT that was completely teacher-led. It added 100 minutes to our school day for 3 schools, and it was all teacher-led and accepted. And so that was probably our biggest gain and our first avenue of putting that trust out there, and our whole district really seeing that this does work. They really do get along, they really do work together, and that we matter. And I think that is the most important. You know, this first panel I heard was a lot about relationships, and it is all about relationships. It's our relationships with each other, with our students, with our community, with our parents, and the work just can't be done without it. The next slide will go in a little bit, again, another avenue that we started about 3 years, the work that we did on our surveys for our district. Again, very much teacher-led, and actually the ideas came from the teachers. In particular, the Getting to Know You survey. That is a survey that our system does. In fact, we just are putting it out into the system now, because the students will finish it before the end of the year. And it is a survey for our teachers to understand their students. They take this survey. It also triggers automatically to us anything a student might say that it's sort of like a red flag feature that a student might say that is needed and we have to act upon right away. So it is something that is very useful for our students as well as our teachers. I know I'm like getting my time with here. The next slide, I believe, is the teacher development. This is a major part of the way in which we work in Meriden. We have a lot of opportunities for our teachers to become teacher leaders, and it does not mean that it's just going into administration. We have school leaders, we have team leaders, we have data leaders. We use all these individuals, and these are our experts. If Mark and I have to get some information or need somebody to come with us, these are the people that we'll reach out to, and the majority of them are teachers. And then the last slide, I believe, is our community partners. This was something that before we embarked on our extended day schools, we really had to have the understanding that our community partners had to become part of us, that we could not possibly do this work, especially at our ELT schools, especially with our new grants that we have through Nellie Mae and the Dahlia Foundation, which has opened up enormous doors for us. We have to have those community partners. They are vital to our existence and our sustainability in our school. So I will turn it over to the rest of the panel, and I'll be happy to answer questions.